Their slogan is "From the streets to the Olympics." And that's how it feels when you're playing on the court. It feels like just playing in the playground like I did when I was a kid growing up. But now I'm playing with my friends on the biggest stage possible.
I knew and followed the journey of the twins, Michelle and Katherine, and Paige and Kacie, since they started, and I always respected what they've done. I've always followed and watched. When this offer came up, I called them right away and I was like, "Are you guys okay if I become your coach?" We know that a good showing is going to catapult this sport into places that this group has dreamed about. At the Olympics, everybody is watching.
And now, representing the team of Canada, number 4, Kacie. Number 7, Paige and number 2, Katherine Make some noise, y'all, for Team Canada!
And we started playing in 2019 with the goal of medaling at the Olympics, so that continues to be kind of like the benchmark and the standard for us.
They really want to grow and build the game. There's always DJs. It's a really fun, family-friendly environment. It's just promoting basketball, it's promoting sport, and generally it's promoting the city as well.
It's true, Canada's done a great job of growing 3x3 in the last year, specifically by hosting these large tournament events for the women's series as well as the men's. And that's a big part of it, is having a high level of competition to showcase the sport across the country, to showcase that to the kids who are watching, who hopefully will want to play the sport. Paint the vision, like here's a dream that you could have to work towards for kids.
You form habits in 5-on-5 that are really hard to break in 3x3. You don't have help side defense, you have to play both sides of the ball. You can't just hide in a corner and spread the floor. You kind of want to be a little bit closer together in 3x3.
Kim isn't able to coach us during the game, so I think there's also a huge level of communication and leadership skills being built within the sport as well that I think is so important, because we have to find ways to work together in very stressful moments to try to find a resolution and to try to, create a last-minute play just amongst ourselves.
It's like starting a 5-on-5 game in the 4th quarter and the score is tied. So it's a sprint. The cardio system is very different because you're just playing on a half court and it's like a race to 21 points or the clock runs out at 10 minutes. The ball's going to be in your hands multiple times. You're going to have to make the decisions. You can't take a break on defense because you're going to become a huge liability to your team. This group has been chasing this Olympic dream for a while. They know that, 1, this is how you grow the sport. 2, this is when the world and Canada pays attention. Michelle and Katherine are number 1 and 2 in the world. And we just have such a finite time to learn from them, to grow from them, and to rally this country behind this team.
I will bring level-headedness. I think I'm pretty cool, calm, and collected, but I'd like to think I make high IQ plays, passes, shots, kind of do it all and get everyone involved. And I just like to see my teammates have fun and everyone perform at their best. So it's really brought me out to be just more free-flowing on the court, and I'm constantly in movement of setting picks, rolling, going into space and using different actions away from the ball and on the ball screen. And Michelle and I play really well on ball screens together, so that is something that everyone else has to deal with, but fun for us.
'Cause we have to find ways to work together in very stressful moments to try to find a resolution and to try to, create a last-minute play just amongst ourselves. It's like starting a 5-on-5 game in the 4th quarter and the score is tied, so it's a sprint. The cardio system is very different because you're just playing on a half court and it's like a race to 21 points or the clock runs out at 10 minutes. The ball's going to be in your hands multiple times. You're going to have to make the decisions. You can't take a break on defense because you're going to become a huge liability to your team.
The way that I play 5-on-5, I feel like translates well to 3-on-3 because I'm a hustler and I love to play defense and a little bit more blue collar, I guess, as far as players go. They call me like the little chihuahua on the court. I kind of just run after people and bark. The one thing for me is I knew what I could bring that would enhance their skills already, and it was the grit. I'll be the one to lay my body on the line. I'll be the one to dive for the ball over the boards. I'll be the one to get elbowed in the face and bleed a few times. And I do it because I love it, and that's the only way I know how to play is at 110%.
There is so many adjustments coming from 5-on-5. It's really a totally different world, different level of physicality, different strategies. It's very different, but it's so fun. You can play free, and it's really just like stripped down basketball.
We've quite literally been around the world and back since the month of May, and it's only July. The travel, it is strenuous and it does wear on you over the course of the season. I have my 5-year-old daughter, Poppy. She just came to the Quebec City and then now to the Edmonton stop. And it's amazing to have her, but obviously financially that's not sustainable. So I have an amazing support system behind her, but there's so much sacrifice that goes in order to try to manage being a professional athlete and being a mother. I get goosebumps. It makes me so proud. I've had an incredible journey in basketball, but alongside that I've had access to so many activities and to sport and had support and amazing coaches. Not all athletes have that same experience in Canada, so I think it's important for me to try to use my platform to try to remove some of the barriers into sport so all athletes can come and experience the amazing benefits that I have experienced playing basketball.
More people need to play it. I think we need to get more people playing threes, more people exposed to it, and I think when that happens, then it's just going to start to grow and grow. You know, organizations are going to start to have more tournaments, and then there's going to be a push to have more national tournaments.
Playing at home is really cool, and it does add a little bit of extra pressure when you have people who are really rooting for you and expecting you to win. So it's a good way to emulate Paris and the pressure that we're going to put on ourselves, because we do expect to win gold, if anything.
Honestly, we've done everything we needed to do to get to where we're at. We're going to Paris. It's been a 5-year journey, and now it's just having confidence in our preparation. But there is added pressure. There is like all eyes on you. It's the Olympics. That's what it's there for.
I always said that I wanted to help this country get to the top, help it win a medal.
There was for sure a goal to get there, to get to the Olympics, but it's like that's in the past. The goal is to be on a podium, and we just need to elevate our game and do what we need to do to make it there. And it's going to be great. It's going to be a sigh of relief for sure.